I'm Teresa.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we are talking about Sparta. But first, check out our new digs.
What do you think?
They're a little masterpiece theater with that picture, but I kind of like it. We try to fix it. I don't know if it's still crooked or not. But that's okay. It's cute.
It's cute.
Anywho, so we are talking about Sparta today. Sparta, as you can see on the map, ding. We'll see how that works. Is about 8 miles from Fort McCoy and about 20 miles between Toma and La Crosse. So kind of in the middle. It's a nice location. But it's got about 10,000 people in it, and it is that classic, like, small town, old TV show type city.
Yeah.
It's got like the diners where people just pile in the morning for the super cheap, awesome breakfasts, and it's got like the awesome flowers that go all the way down and lights in the winter, and it's got the cute little farmers market where they also do the Crindle market, the Christmas market in the winter. But they're all like built in. They've got a little stage for performers and everything. It's super fun. We've got little bridges that go over our creeks and rivers, and it's just super cute. We have lots of gatherings in Sparta to kind of make it that small town cute, I think. In June we have our Butterfest festival, which is always a good time. The fair comes. There's tons of fried food. There's parades. It's a good time. In July, obviously, we have our good old-fashioned 4th of July with the big straw pile and the coins and the petting zoo and the root beer floats, and that's fun too. In the winter, we have our Christmas parade and the big tree lighting, and they light up the whole park. They have bonfires and Santa and cookies. Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Something to check out for sure.
Right? In town, we have a lot of little boutique stores. The whole place is full of cute little boutiques of like home goods and like clothing options and jewelry, and I mean they have crystals, and they have a gamer sanctum for,
All the gaming people.
Yeah, it's a huge thing.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
I was in there the other day. It was kind of fun.
Oh, that's right, because you won that certificate.
I won a gift card. It was awesome.
That is awesome. We love gift cards.
They are fun. But yeah, so there's tons of fun things for everyone to check out.
So now let's talk about some of the fun things that you can do or participate in Sparta. So they have the rendezvous.
They do.
They have the Masters Bass Tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're into fishing, got to check that out. We just found out about that actually.
Right.
They have music in the park. You can do volleyball at several different places in town, outside volleyball.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of good food options, like the slice of Chicago pizza.
Oh, so good.
Of course, your Friday night fish fries. Can't miss the fish fries.
It's true.
We have 2 Mexican grocery stores.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 Japanese market. So you'll definitely be able to get a variety of ingredients to make whatever dishes you want.
Right? And they have a fun little cafe in the back of the Japanese market. They sell boba drinks, which my daughter loves. I don't understand it, but
I have never tried it, so
I don't understand drinking and chewing at the same time. But, it's just a texture thing. But she loves them. Everybody loves them. I don't know. But yeah, it's super fun. Check it out. It's cool. So, let's talk about details.
Yes.
Schools. I bet you're wondering. So, schools in this town, as you might have guessed, us being Sparta, we are Spartans. So there's a ton of Spartan statues all over for the schools, and like my little guy's always wondering why they're wearing dresses and skirts. Like good airflow for fighting, I guess. But whatever.
Yeah.
To each his own. But we have 1 high school. We have 1 middle school that also has a STEM school and school attached. We have a Montessori school. There is the sales program, which is it's like an alternate school for kids that need a different type of schooling. We have Montessori. We have a couple private schools that are attached to the churches for the Catholic and the Lutheran. When you go on and live on post, Sparta is the official school district of the housing on post, so that's good to know. We also have a remote campus for the Western Tech Community College, and they specialize in public safety, so that's kind of a fun option too.
Yeah, lots of options.
Right? Oh, and the early education for like pre-K and kindergarten, they do door-to-door bus drop-off and pickup, which is kind of nice for the little ones, so they are not walking down to a bus stop in the cold, and you don't have to drive them to school, and they love riding the bus.
Yeah, there's something about when you're like 5, 6.
Right?
Riding the bus is so cool.
Right?
Nowadays, we're all like, no, we don't want to ride the bus. What can we do not to ride the bus?
Right? But they love it.
Yeah. So you're probably wondering about jobs as well. Two of the big job providers are Century Foods and Northern Engraving in Sparta. There's also a lot of construction jobs throughout the area from La Crosse to Toma and the other side of Toma. So if that's more of your thing, we have that. There's a lot of industrial factories, businesses that house. Everybody's always looking for help. So you can't not find a job around the area, I would think, if you're willing to work and put the effort in anyway.
There's also Quick Trip in the area.
Oh, yes.
Which we'll do a whole video on Quick Trip.
Yeah, Quick Trip's amazing.
It's a culture here.
Yep. It
But
definitely is.
they're always hiring too, and they are good employers.
So we also, you're thinking, well, what does Sparta offer for medical? They also have the Mayo Clinic, or the Mayo Hospital. So you have that. Then you have the Gunderson Clinic, as well as your chiropractors, massage therapists, and then there's also a private clinic downtown that is a cash-only clinic. So if you can't happen to get into one of the other clinics for an appointment and you need to see somebody for a strep or your kid's physical, non-emergency, your kid's physical for sports,
right?
When there's all the clinics are so booked up, that's a great place to shoot in there quick and then get you in right away. So that's really nice.
Definitely. So let's talk about the fun stuff.
Yeah.
So Sparta is the bicycle capital of America, and how did we get this name, you might ask? Well, Sparta is part of the Elroy Sparta Trail, which is it was the first trail that was converted from a railroad line. So it's 32.5 miles, and it goes through 5 little towns. So if you are riding your bike, which you don't have to do the whole thing, don't worry, but you can stop and have lunch somewhere and go back on and keep riding some more. It goes through 3 different rock tunnels, which is kind of fun. Something that not everybody gets to drive through, but make sure you bring a flashlight or a headlamp or something.
Because they are dark.
They are dark. Dark and wet,
yeah,
dripping, but it's the experience. It's nice and cool in the summer though.
Yeah.
But it's kind of fun. So biking is kind of a big thing in Sparta, obviously. So we have the big statue of Ben Biken, which, the old-fashioned, we'll show you, it's fun. The schools get involved. There's lots of school biking field trips. So you'll see kids biking, which when we moved here, that was kind of a thing. Because, we've been all over, and you don't always see kids playing outside and riding their bike. You definitely feel safe, and it's nice here. There's a couple local groups like Kiwanis and things that have a helmet program so that all the kids get helmets, so they're safe while they're biking, and it's also used in the winter, so people can snowmobile on it. They ride horses down it. You can walk and run down it, so it's a really nice option to get outside. The other thing that Sparta has is we are the hometown of Deke Slayton.
Well, who
I
know that?
Everybody knows that, right? Okay, for those 3 people who don't know who Deke Slayton is, he was one of the first astronauts. So in 1959, he was part of the Mercury 7 program. And they have a whole museum, the Deke Slayton Space and Bicycle Museum, because we have to add bikes to everything.
Well, yes, because you're Sparta.
They go together.
Yeah, they do. The Spartans and bikes, they go together.
They go together. So you can go and learn about our space program. You can see the moon rock and all that fun stuff. And then in the summer, they have space camp for kids, which is always fun. So check it out.
So, and you're gonna drive from Fort McCoy to Sparta, and you're gonna see on the side of the road these huge fiberglass statues.
They're so cool.
They're so cool. There's so many different ones. There's ones with slides. That is Fast Fiberglass Company. They make all kinds of fiberglass stuff.
Anything anybody wants.
Anything. You can, the hard rock guitars, they make them.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thought they were made in Sparta, Wisconsin?
They totally are.
It's something you'll see. We'll take pictures. You'll love it.
They have giant Santas next to huge pheasants and a
Yeah.
big like baseball glove.
Yeah.
For like, was it Louisville or something?
Yeah,
I
think
don't
so.
know. It was. They have all sorts of weird stuff, and you never know what's gonna pop up.
Yeah.
It's just kind of fun to see, and then like wonder what it is.
So we want to let you know that our next video will be of Sparta like we did of Toma. But then after that, we're going to try to get onto Fort McCoy and show you some of those awesome things
Yes.
that you can do while you're here and things that you're going to need for Fort McCoy. Just a little tutorial with that. So stay tuned and subscribe so you don't miss them.
Yes.